Hey everybody. Today is Thankful Thursday, and I hope that you have enjoyed your day. It's pretty late in the evening, so the day is almost over, but it's been a beautiful day. It was hot. It's been hot all week, but there's still always so much to be thankful for, right? And today has been a good day. Just God shows out in such a way. And that, for me, confirmation, words that have been spoken, or just, I may have been feeling some things, and then, you speak with people and you just realize, oh my gosh, it was just meant for us to talk. And, I had a great morning, and then I spent time with my husband. We were just riding about doing some things, and I just noticed the transformation in us both. And God is just so good because, you pray, and sometimes you may feel like God does not hear you or he's not listening, but he definitely is. When I see the transformation in my husband, and, he's never been like a bad person at all, but he was laying back earlier this morning and he was listening to his music and just vibing, and he was just sitting like in a position like just thinking, and I'm listening to the music, and it's just amazing because it's like he was just so at peace, and just into just getting into God's presence, right? And it was just an amazing thing to watch. And then with me, once I decided to take myself out of the equation, to let go and allow God to handle things, to stop feeling like I was Superwoman and I had to get things figured out on my own and I had to make it happen. It's so much easier, right? And like I'm just in a joyous place. I'm just joyful, you know? And I've always been into serving and I've always been into taking care of my husband, but it's on an all new level. Like it's something, different just to make dinner. And it's like, okay, y'all, dinner ready. It's something different to just, you headed upstairs anyway, so you may bring him something. But like to make it a point to make sure that you are not only making dinner, but you are fixing his plate, like you're serving him. You're making sure he has the things that he needs. You're taking the time on, be like, hey, you want this? You hungry? You want me to fix you this? And that was not me. Well, it was in the beginning when we first met in those cute days, when you're boyfriend and girlfriend and you just, trying to feel important and you're trying to impress them. But now it's not that I'm trying to impress you. I'm trying to be 100% in my role as a wife and making sure I'm submitting not only to my husband, but also submitting to God. And it's just a completely different feeling. It's not like when he asks you to do something, you just like, it's like I'm happy to do it. And the joy that I have, and I know if y'all are like my age, which is 25 or older, then your parents and your grandparents used to say how, this joy I have, the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. And that's the mode that I'm in. That's the vibe, right? That's my vibe. Like it's a natural high. It's a natural high and I'm loving it, like going to bed and it's just different. You go to bed and you're anxious, not in a bad way, but when you're waking up and it's just like, oh, like what are we gonna do today? You know? And it's like we're riding around, we're talking about things that, just we're on the same page about so many things, and it's just an amazing feeling. And it's like I don't see us working. That's this is what he's saying. Like I don't see us working, not for anybody else, which I didn't either. And I know God has plans for us, but just the when a husband and wife come together and they're as one and they are in unison, like there's no better feeling. Because when I decided to leave my job, the biggest thing that held me back was to make sure that we were on the same page, right? Because you want to make sure that you are, doing what you're supposed to do, that you're falling in line, that you're being submissive, that you're being obedient. And of course, we're grown. So yeah, I could have left my job on my own. It's not about the permission, but again, making sure that we are on the same page, that we are in unison, that we are in agreement. It just makes things go so much better. And once, he gave me the okay, then I'm like, cool, and it's like a huge burden was lifted. Like God answered my prayers. Things have been going, effortlessly. Not saying that you don't have your moments where you still wonder, like, okay, God, how am I going to do this? Or, okay, God, I trust you, so let me back out the situation and allow you to handle it, right? You still have those days, but just the harmony that's present with me and my husband, or anyone and their husband or wife, once they decide to allow God to come in and take over, it's just an amazing feeling. So on this Thankful Thursday, I pray that you are striving to be a better person, a better wife or a husband, a mother or a father, a sister or a brother, a daughter or a son, and that you pray that God, just brings that unity within your household, that you and your husband or your wife are on the same page, that you're able to communicate effectively to one another, that you are loving each other and keeping that spark alive, not allowing yourselves to be content with married life. Just every day is a new day to make that thing better. I pray this helps. I pray that you are encouraged and blessed, that you stayed hydrated today, stay cool. Make sure you check on your friends, your family, your loved ones, the elderly, the children, and make sure you're taking care of you. Love you, beauties.